Hi, I'm Matt and you're watching Damagem Master Paintball. As many of you know, I love to videotape my paintball games. Sometimes I'll edit this video footage and I'll put it up there on YouTube. Other times I will just watch it and hopefully learn something about the way I'm playing, learn a couple tips about what I'm doing wrong and maybe improve my game. I'm going to talk to you today about my first-person mounting systems. And let's start with my camera, which is a Contour HD 1080p. I bought my first one of these late in 2010, used it through the beginning of 2011, and I liked it so much that I bought another one for this season. The first one I bought was very expensive. They have come down significantly in price since then, but I bought a waterproof case and I also bought one for my newer one, and that's why you may notice in my videos that my video cameras, the mic does not sound quite as crisp and clear as other videos. The sound's muffled, kind of like it's underwater. But otherwise, this case does a tremendous job of deflecting paintballs, taking hits. I slid one time on my mount. I've ran into bunkers with it, forgetting that it was there, knocked it into things, caught it on nets. You name it, I've done it with it, and I feel that it has protected the camera very adequately. As seen in my last video, I have been running two on my goggles, which gives me the ability to have a right view and a left view. So when I'm shooting on one side, as I switch to the other side, I can switch cameras, and it's almost hard to see the switch on the camera when done correctly. You'll notice that on my goggle here, I am using the standard mounting system that comes with the Contour HD. But you'll see I have added a little piece of plastic here and electric taped it to the side. This provides a little bit of toe in on my camera, towing the camera in slightly. Otherwise, if I used a flat mount on the Flex 8 goggle system, it would be towed out slightly, and that doesn't have a very good desired angle. You may also notice that I have the camera slightly angled up along, it basically follows along the path that the goggle follows. This is the initial setup. I have not sighted this yet. So when I put the goggle on, you'll see it's slightly up, slightly elevated, slightly above my line of sight. So when I sight this, I'll actually stare at a wall, turn on the laser mounts, make sure that it's level, and make sure that at about 20 feet, I'm a few feet above my line of sight. And the reason for being above my line of sight is that I found if I leave it right at my line of sight, once I start getting hunched over in paintball games, I end up showing way too much of the ground and not enough of what's out there. And then on top of that, by when I'm coming around bunkers and leaning one way or the other, I tend to see a lot of ground in my videos, so I've been angling my cameras up, hoping to eliminate some of that. One thing I did last time, I did some test videos. I haven't put any out on the internet yet, but I also put them out on my rotor. I will admit that when I mounted this, I missed the sweet spot by about 1 inch. I put it forward just a little bit too much. But other than that, this mount I have found to be great. I sighted in by pointing at a spot on the wall, making sure my two laser dots are in the middle of where making sure that I'm aiming and my two laser dots are on either side of it, level, when the gun's level. And I found that it takes great shots while playing. And I can actually see where my paintballs are going. I can see them bouncing off bunkers and that sort of thing, which is something that I feel like I miss a lot with the goggle mount. So I'm very excited to see my future videos with this system in play, or with the left goggle mount and the the hopper mount. Excuse me. I have some friends asking me how many cameras I'm going to be wearing. Are you going to be 3, 5? I think 2's enough. Editing multiple cameras is a lot of work. If I was going to throw a third camera into play, I think a first-person camera into play, I think I would put on another person entirely on the team, so I'd have a couple different team players. That way when I'm out, I can switch to a different person and continue the video. Who knows how many cameras we'll see this tournament season. But here in practice season, you're going to see me, 2 cameras, probably wearing the protectors. Well, play hard, be safe, and have fun.